What is up, YouTube? I got a new product here, at least new to me. It's a YOLOTek PowerStick Gen 2. I don't know what the difference between a Gen 2 or Gen 1 is. I didn't own a Gen 1. It says it'll extend up to 53 inches, and it just mounts into the rear anchor light of your boat. It has 3 different locking collars on here. It has this one right here that has the big threads, the fine threads, and this one right here is just a compression sleeve. It says it'll hold up to 70 miles an hour. I don't know if that's true. I haven't tried it, but we'll definitely get some on the water testing and then get back to you guys. The adjustment's pretty simple. It just has 2 of these locking collars right here. You just release one, slides out, has this groove. I think what this groove right here is going to do for it is going to make it a lot stouter. I think if it was just a compression type lock, it would probably end up bending. It's super light aluminum, but I think these little locking sleeves right here is going to help out guide it. It's not going to let it twist in the wind when you're moving down the water. You just simply, it's real simple. You just unclick them, unclip them. It slides all down. You can clip them back. It says it goes down to 30 inches, all the way up to 53 inches. It's probably about right. I'm not going to measure it. I believe them. It's not that big a deal. It's got this little, I'm guessing it's for your hand, it's a rubber mount right here. It's got their little logo on it and everything. The front of the packaging looks like this. Kind of gives you a lot of information on there. I'll be using a GoPro 7 on it. It says it keeps your GoPro recording all day long, but I do believe if you're actively recording, it will not charge your battery. I could be wrong. I don't know. I've had older GoPros to where that's the case. Not sure if that is. I will find out though. On the back here, it gives you all kinds of helpful information. It explains what all the locking collars for, how with the speed they're good for. They recommend if you have a compression style lock on your anchor light that it's only good for trolling. Do not use it at speed. You will probably end up losing it and be out a camera and a YOLOTek. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing opened up. I don't know if you guys have a tool that looks like this right here, but it is super handy. I dread opening any of these things that have these sealed edges like that, you know, unless you got a sharp knife or something like that around. You know, they're a pain in the butt to open. So this thing right here is real simple. Just slide it down. Same thing on the other side. Then you can go ahead and go across the top. And this thing will just fold open. Super easy. Just like that. You just pull the rest apart here. Then it's free. From its plastic prison, it is free. It has these 2 USB ports right here, and they're protected by this little rubber grommet. Let's go and hold it back out of the way so you guys can see. It has these 2 USB ports. It has a little LED light on top of it. I imagine that way you can see if it has power or not. It has a 1/4-inch ball up top with a little wing nut to tighten it down. This right here, standard GoPro mount, which that's what I'll be using. But so far, pretty impressed with it. I bought a couple accessories for the YOLOTek PowerStick. One of them being this light right here. You can do it in flood or spotlight pattern. Just plugs into the USB port with this cord right here. Shows a guy here tying on some baits in his boat. Imagine that's probably what I'll be doing. Super handy if you're working inside the boat, but also you can turn it and face it the other direction. If you're backing down the launch ramp and you can't see the launch ramp or the water, that's going to be great for that. You don't have to have reverse lights on your boat or on your trailer. Here you go, just use this. I also bought a double barrel mount. That way I can go ahead and mount the light and the GoPro. That way I'm not switching them out. I think it's gonna be a great accessory to the boat. It's gonna be able to capture everything I got going on the boat, plus have a working light to go off of. In order to mount it, you gotta figure out which collar your boat takes. Mine actually takes this middle one right here, and it says to do that, you just simply remove this Phillips head screw right here. And on their packaging it says you can reorder it, but I'm not going to be using these other ones, so I'm going to go ahead and just take the ones off that I'm not using. So this one right here I won't be using, so I'll go ahead and set it aside. This one right here I will be using. This is the style thread that mine takes. Mine is a 2019 Z18 Nitro. I'm not sure what a lot of the other ones take. This one right here is a compression lock. We're going to go ahead and throw this one back on, because that's one we're going to be using. And then we're going to put the screw back in the same hole that it came out of. I'm not sure if that one's going to work yet, but it has multiple positions that you could put the screw. Just go put that back in. Don't over tighten it, it's just aluminum. Just go ahead and get a little bit of snug. I went ahead and put it back in the same position here. There's multiple screw holes on there. So that way, whenever you put yours in, if it doesn't reach because the screw here is stopping it, you go ahead and adjust that screw up. But we're gonna go ahead and get this put on and see how it works. My boat actually, it works perfect on the bottom screw. Just slide it down in there, line up that screw with the notch that's already down in there. Take the collar, spin it in. Make sure this is fairly tight. They claim it's gonna hold to 70 miles an hour, so definitely wanna hold them to that. Let's go ahead and tighten that down. That way you don't lose your expensive investment. Now that the power's on, you can see here the power indicator, your 2 USB ports. It seems pretty stable for how it's mounted and everything. This right here, I don't see any issues. Almost doesn't work. My garage is too short, but seems pretty nice. Can't wait to try it out. All right, got the double barrel mount installed. Went ahead and put the YOLOTek light on. Don't have my GoPro on it because it's what I'm using to film right now. But power's on, USB cord's plugged in. Actually, you could probably take this thing and wrap it around a couple times. That way it's not just waving in the wind whenever you're cruising down the water. It's got a few different mode settings. It's got high, medium, low, fast strobe, low strobe, and off. This little green turn knob right here, you can adjust whether you want flood or spotlight. Actually works pretty well. Lights up a lot of the boat here. You're gonna go all the way to spot. You can bring it back out and go back to flood. You can get a wide beam over the entire boat. Can't wait to get it out on the water and try it out. Guys, thanks for watching my unboxing and install on the YOLOTek PowerStick Gen 2. Like I said, I don't know what the difference between a Gen 1 Gen 2 is. This one seems pretty well made. It looks great on the boat. Hopefully keeps my GoPro going all day long. Hey, if you guys like the video, please subscribe, give a thumbs up. I got future videos coming out. Look for one of me using this one on the water. I think it's gonna be a great video. I love the way it sits on the boat. Should be to capture everything that's going on in the front. Like I said, guys, if you guys like this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you out on the water. Thanks for watching.